My name is Bzomowski. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Visicom. Well, I think when anybody commits to bringing a group of people from a company into a room for one of these workshops, the expectations going in, especially if you're the one who is asking everyone to be there, is it's a mix of things. You have high expectations because you don't want to disappoint the rest of the team, nor do you want to waste the rest of the team's time. At the same time, when I looked at the agenda, I thought to myself, this looks pretty easy. We should be able to. This will be kind of good, but it doesn't seem like. It was funny. I honestly thought, we'll get some good stuff out of this, but it doesn't really feel like it's going to dig very deep just from looking at the agenda. So I had a mixture of emotions. I had some kind of, I guess, classified as low expectations in that I wasn't sure that we were going to get much out of it, but high expectations in that I didn't want to disappoint the team. I didn't want to waste people's time. So I going in, honestly, I had mixed emotions, mixed expectations. It met the expectations, both the low expectations and the high expectations. I didn't want to waste anybody's time, and I don't feel, in fact, there were people that stayed in the room that were not scheduled to stay in the room, and it was a great thing that they did. The low expectations, of course, it more than exceeded them. It overachieved on that greatly because what I thought, assuming as an experienced salesperson with a marketing background, I thought, like I said, we'll get some good stuff out of this, but it's not going to be any kind of wow factor. But honestly, there was a wow factor, I think, for a lot of people in the room. We were pushed to think about things I assumed we didn't know. I felt like when you guys broke it down into little chunks, it turned out we did know more than we thought we knew. And then, also the process of breaking it down into chunks let us kind of envision a road to success, which, before the day the whole thing felt overwhelming. Now it feels doable, admittedly a lot of work, but at least you can see the process you can go to get there. So, and as you saw from the reactions of everybody in the room when we reviewed at the end of it, it was people were very happy that you guys had pushed us to see more about ourselves and to see more about the space. We only plan to bring people who are focused on sales and pre-sales technical into the room for the whole day. By expanding it to people in support, by expanding it to people in other support services within the organization, we got different perspectives. We got good feedback. They were able to participate and add value. And it left us, I think, after 2 days of that awful feeling, good but awful feeling that you wish you had brought more people in, because we realize now that if we had flown in more people from some of the more technical aspects of the organization and other management people, you can see how much even better the day would have been. So although we had great and totally productive days, I think what you don't want to do is go through one of these workshops and at the end of it say, oh shoot, this would have been even better. It would have been worth it. So we still got tons out of it, but you can see where we could have gotten even more. So the breaking down of things and pushing people to think, and then also throwing in your own valuable ideas is really a perfect combination that really motivates teams. It's a mixture of good times. It's a mixture of challenges. When you give us those exercises, it's hard, but it's great. So I think it's the right mixture of listening, of participating, and then also of doing that makes the 2 days as good as it is. So.